Oh, no me choose I simpio. The mission must go on. Oh yeah. Always away, and the message must go on. Always is a way. Everywhere is a way, always my way. Yeah. Trying to share this one. Good to be back on the big masquerade. Good to be back on the big masquerade. I'm trying to share this video, please. Welcome, my people. You are welcome. My dear, if they follow there, we go follow here. Prosperity, okay, Chukwu, how you dey? Hey, yeah. You go rough, oh. Fine. Becky Godwin, I see you. I see you. How are you? How is Salona? Acho lewe. Guys, help me share the video, and if you are just joining this page for the first time, this is not Undiluted Truth or IJELE Speaks or even Vulture King. This one is the big masquerade. Osazi, I greet you. Isa Ndako. You know, all these failed men who did nothing other than these their recycled movies. Do you even? I'm coming, guys. Oh yeah, 1 minute. Do you know when I stopped watching Nigerian movies? Do you know the year? In fact, I still go back to watch Ukwa and all these other comedy movies when they were still like, you see, real comic, genuine something, not all these copy things. You know, when their film entered into Aki and Popo acting as a that's a movie, man, I was like, come on, this is gone. And it has shown in the way all of them ended. Okay, if you see the way all of them ended, tomorrow now he will just have one health emergency and they will go to Jeremiah to beg for money again. Okay, remember Kanayo O na pure PDP man, and he's from where again? I think Mbise, right? Okay, Ijedioha is from where? Same Mbise. Is it beginning to make sense now? Looks like Dingo Bala election dealt with them very well, and they are not taking it very kindly. Now, Cubana chief priest is their problem. So they need a bonobo that will want to test his popularity. They went and throttled out this bingo. They went and throttled out this bingo. See, we know the games you people are playing. And the most important thing is that Ndibo, you know the concept of Igbo Enweze. And I keep repeating, Igbo Enweze. I see you name Ifi. See, the concept of Igbo Enweze is not something to be ashamed of. It is something to wear with pride. Igbo Enweze literally translates to Igbos have no king. Then, If having no king is different from not having a leadership. Understand what that means? Let me explain it a little bit. And please, if you are not following Igbo Heritage, go and follow that page, Igbo Heritage. I want to come clean. The person anchoring, the owner of the page, happens to be my childhood elder. You know, this time around now, we want become mates. But be that as it may, Soki, no say Jirika. In fact, the old street, the street where I was from, like where I became everything I am, is named after his father, his last name, Ejika. So go there, maybe you will have, he will be teaching you some things around this concept of Igbo Enweze and things about Igbo culture and tradition. Okay, let us go into this Igbo Enweze of a thing. It means we have leadership, but our leadership is never centered around one person. Are you understanding me? Our leadership structure is not centered around one person. Like our rulership, like when you go to Saudi Arabia, they have absolute monarchy. Just like Britain. In Britain, they have absolute monarchy. Let me tell you the truth. So long the crown of England sits atop the insignia of the UK Supreme Court, Parliament, everything, man, is absolute monarchy, because the Queen has the power to dissolve Parliament. Okay? So you have these monarchical structures, and you find it in so many places in Africa, in most cultures. It's like that. It's like that. But in Igbo land, it is so different. All right? It is completely, totally different when you come to Igbo land. And that is what has been saving us. If not, nobody would have risen against someone like Enin Naya Baribe, because you are expected to shut up. This one no concern you. Na politicians talk. This one. How do you mean na politicians talk? And you say you have democracy? Are you kidding me? That's why the pushback on IPOB started earlier than the pushback on Boko Haram from the north, because they say Boko Haram fighters, ISWAP, they were killing emirs. If you check, they were killing all those small emirs. Okay, whose emirates probably have mineral resources like lithium, gold, uranium. All these things, they are mining them in northern Nigeria. Okay? Just like IPOB can never be a threat to all these traditional rulers that are loyal to the same politicians that are paying in Namde. Understand what's going on? So, Ndigo, I am happy we are not a people that we say, oh, this Abasigo has said, we have to follow this. I am happy they are firing back at him. And when you check the people firing back at Kanayo O, they are not just listeners of IJELE, Blessed Omono, Kechuku, name them, Omega Smart. Okay, Mezu, Erichi, Mezu, Gochuku, no Chie. No. You are talking about Igbos from many places, even those that have not watched my video for an hour. Then everybody came out, all knives came out for him. What does that show you? It shows that our people are waking up. And this crook, Kanayo O Kanayo, if you hear what the idiot, wait, let me even try to play it. People when miss their train time. Well, come here, use ordinary people catch cruise. One that will fire you. We know we go farm. We dey farming season so. Oga, if leg no strong for ground, I bet. Go farm. Go into farm. I'm trying to get my speaker. Hold on. I will play the voice of that moron. Okay? Let me play what he said. I shared it on this particular page, on this, the big masquerade. I shared it on this page.
Power on. Bluetooth mode. Pairing. Paired.
Let me play the voice note. I want you people to hear it. From this bingo. From this akpam. Guys, now listen. The worst part of it is that if the person that says he's addressing President Buhari, you are saying, my dear president, and you cross your useless leg like this. You cross your useless leg, my dear president. Is that how you address your president if you are serious with that? You don't get respect. You don't get respect. To be senator easy, now you never become senator. And you they talk to president, they cross your leg as waiting. If you don't respect him as a civilian, then respect his military rank. Are you stupid? He went across Geokoti. And I take up an oku nkendi boyo. At this age, 60 years old man. 60 years old man. You don't know that when you are speaking to the president, you don't cross your Okoti yam legs. Are you okay?
And father of the nation.
Yeah.
Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, the
so
Federal Republic.
You know all these ones. Wait, I don't want anything to destroy
Nigeria.
So you know saying a commander-in-chief. You self know saying you know all these ones. Now they cross leg. I'm saying no serious now. Now social media rave you need. Okay?
My dear President and father of the nation, Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I hope this message meets you well, sir. My name is Kanayo O. Kanayo. I'm an actor and a lawyer, and I hold the national honor of Member of the Order of the Federal Republic, MFR. Sir, on this occasion of my 60th birthday, I want to make an appeal to you as a son and a patriotic citizen whose industry contributes meaningfully to the nation's GDP.
You are mad. No, because you buy them. If you don't buy them,
this is not one of those appeals orchestrated by people to lend their voices. For its
Do you see where he started? Do you see where he started from? I belong to an industry that contributes to the GDP of the country. Not be because we buy. Not be because people patronize your work. Your work, my way, no, they make sense. All this nonsense, money ritual rubbish. Now you be the head. Not be because people buy your work. No, when you are talking about GDP, it's because money is changing hands. Money is going from the man that just received the salary, that went to a good film shop, bought a movie, paid. That money is going to the company that produced the video. And the producer, if the producer did not sell, you will not be paid. Okay? So stop being full of yourself. You are contributing nothing. Now just play art. Now just act, ART, and it's just a part of the culture we have been given. The culture of movie, motion pictures, that was introduced because of technology. If not because of technology, nobody go meet you for day your village from be say they act all these ones. So our old people, even my mother self, they write, they produce, they do everything. Who know? Now technology bring you out, and now because we buy your movie, you are a nobody. If we know what your movie, we go still breathe. Like me now, I don't even remember your last movie where I watched. The last time I watched a Nigerian movie, I think it should be around 2003, which was repeating of Okwa. Then you come out towards 2011, 14, 15, and now the same old movies are they recycle. Then I stopped watching movies entirely after 2016. The propaganda was too much. No be me there here. No be me there here. Entertainment na afterthought. So no, they come carry yourself like this, say you get what you be. You are a total nobody, a complete nobody. At a time, your fellow actors, your fellow actors at a time, they are just enjoying themselves, going to new locations, filming their movies in the trains, projecting the country's image under a good light. You are there calling for the release of a kid. Oh, my 60th birthday. You hear them in the corner, 60 years in car. Okay? Samuel Hart, go and sit down. Now the same IPOB. If you didn't read the title, go and sit down. Now the same IPOB, in the kind of issue they talk like this. Why would a 60-year-old man, 60 years, how many remain? He go be 70 years old man. Thank you for asking, Johnson. Who will speak for the victims that are dying in Olu, Osu, Yitu, Osu Mogu, all those places? You see, I say age, no be sex. You see, I'm saying age, no be sex. You the old no mean say you they get sex. Are you understanding me now? Are you getting me? Aging is not knowing. So what? No, okay. You see, I said these people now act, then they act. None of them get sense. None of these people get sense. None of them. You should not be copying these people. Are you understanding me?
This is not one of those appeals orchestrated by people to lend their voices. For it's common in our climb for people to urge celebrities and popular people to lend their voices to national issues or a growing concern. I am not lending a voice, sir. I am deeply...
Kanayo O, Kanayo. You are answering a question no one asked you. Did we ask you whether... Chigozrim Buhari, I greet you. I greet you, my brother. You are answering a question no one asked. Did we ask you if people paid you? Oh, I know that we are under a climb where people go and pay celebrities to come and give their views and do nonsense. My dear, who asked you? You are giving an answer to a question no one asked. So we know where you are coming from. It's not a coincidence that this thing is happening at the same time they are attacking Cubana chief priest. What did the guy do or not? He used his popularity to win an election. I will do a special program on Cubana chief priest. And if they do nonsense, I go travel, go where they go to for Cubana chief priest joint. If them say na lie, anybody will want better. Put your money, I go dust up my bag now. Go where they go do it this evening. How much you want bet? I go where this evening, go do it. To tell you, say nobody they fear on they craze. We know all of them. They don't throttle you out now. Amadio had don't make you expose yourself. Oh, my 60 years to bed. They are not here. 60 years they can cross. Oh. Nobody can try to sit taboo. Idiot. Kai. The way they take themselves, yeah?
A growing concern. I am not lending a voice, sir. I am deeply pained by the loss of lives, wanton killings, and general insecurity in the land.
By who? Loss of lives, wanton killing, and general insecurity in the land. Brought by who? Brought by who? Orchestrated by the same bingo begging to where Ishiago. My guy Usman Ibrahim, he go where he pikin. He saw Ishiago where the daughter Yoruba attire make do the public people and Biafra people go hang. Okay? This one said Nnamdi Kanu will be released unconditionally whether Buhari like, oh, let us be watching you now. Let's be watching. So why not they make noise about them? This bingo talking nonsense. It is you just outlined insecurity, killings, kidnapping. By who? So we are supposed to give in to blackmail because some criminals are going to do what? They are going to do what exactly? Kill people. Well, let them kill those that want to be killed. Let them kill those that want to be killed, those that allow them to take over their communities, those that still believe that they are bringing them Biafra. Calm down. By the time they kill them for at least 6 more months, they will get sense. Okay? By that time, them go get sense. All of them go get sense by force. So let them continue. Ndara.
Pained by the loss of lives, wanton killings, and general insecurity in the land.
Okay.
The southeast geographical zone is under siege. Someone may tell you it's what they brought onto themselves.
Is under siege by who? For a place to be under siege, that means an army is laying a siege on the place. So who are the people laying this siege? Who are the people laying the siege? Call their names.
As a son reporting to you, unofficially, every Monday is a sit at home. And every other day, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is to appear in court. Your Excellency, Mr. President, the sit at home is very effective. Even government vehicles are off the road.
Wait, so are you now trying to tell us what, in essence? You're essentially telling us now that, oh, it's effective. Are you the one to determine whether it's effective? Effective on who? On Nigeria or the same people that prop the idiot up? So if you love your people, you will be telling those ones that are doing it to stop the killing, not the federal government. And we are not going to release a criminal. It's that simple. We will not reward evil. No amount of blackmail. All this nonsense. We will not reward evil. We will not reward evil. There is no way. You say you are a lawyer. Now, when someone commits evil and his foot soldiers are using their criminals to commit violence to force the hand of the government, as a lawyer, if you want the law, okay, let me be blocking Umokoko. If you understand the law, If you understand the law, you will want the law to take its full course. Let the system play itself out. Kanayo, as a lawyer, do you know that if we all adopt this measure, you won't have a job? You will not have a job. You will be jobless because there is no need to go to the court. You only have to go outside, commit violence, keep your people ready. Keep your people ready. In case you are arrested, they will start killing people. Now you will be released. How is that not a national blackmail? How about other criminals from other places? I'm coming. Let me get my towel. How about the other criminals from other regions? Are we going to release them? Do you know how many Boko Haram people? Do you know how many businessmen, billionaires that have been in jail since November 2020 for this Boko Haram nonsense you're hearing? Their families have not visited them, at least I'm pretty sure, as at June 2021. No visitation. Nothing. So you are telling us now, sit at home. You know the shame? You supposed to go stop the nonsense, sit at home. You are supposed to be calling on the governors to sit up. Even government cars. It's a lie. Now for Anambra and other state. Now for Anambra, other state, sometimes Enugu. And other states no be Umuahia. Umuahia is open. Business is going there. Okay? Business is moving on. Imo state is open. Anambra state, if you like, finish your state is your business. Okay? It's your business if you like. Finish your state is up to you. Others will be going on.
The sit at home is very effective.
Yeah.
Even government vehicles are off the road. Economic activities, sir, are paralyzed. Not good to be told otherwise.
Low battery. Please charge.
May be seen as only affecting the region. But Your Excellency, sir, it has a rippling effect on the entire nation's economy. Your Excellency,
it's a lie.
You are the father of the nation.
Yeah.
With numerous sons and daughters,
Yeah.
including Mazen and Kano.
Yeah.
Sir,
he is not a
the
Nigerian.
buck stops at your table.
It's a lie.
I know and I appreciate that Nnamdi Kano's case is before the courts. And you usually do not like to interfere with court cases. But at this stage of heightened tensions in our country,
Yeah.
it is no longer enough to say that the matter is in court.
It's a lie.
You're the president with executive powers.
Yeah.
My appeal, sir,
Yeah.
Biko, release Mazen Nnamdi
Call
Kano.
releaser.
It's my 60th birthday appeal.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Because
And
you
God bless you. And there will Your Excellency.
and you are who again? He said on my 60th birthday, this is my appeal. And you are. Someone remind me this guy's name again. Remind me the last time you wanted to take a decision and you are worried about this guy's opinion. When was the last time? Oh, my child is having a birthday. How am I going to do it? Oh, Chizarami is supposed to go to this. Oh, how am I going to arrange this thing? Who should I call now? Oh, I have not contacted Kanayo O. Kanayo. Child, should I marry this girl? Let me go and get Kanayo O. Kanayo's opinion. I need to set up a business that will give. What will Kanayo O. Kanayo think about this? I have a business, a joint business venture I want to go into. Let me just think about Kanayo's opinion. If they did not put this thing on social media and boost it, the stupid morons that are following all these celebrities as if they know anything, as if they are geniuses, if they did not share it, you will not know. Anybody not on social media will not even know. You see how he just announced that he's doing his 60th birthday. Kandara Bezena Amoni. Without this thing, no one would even know that he is having his 60th birthday. This thing na format. Na format, and he is going to make money from it. Also, you are not going to tell me that you just want to, just a random message, and you happen to be at somewhere with a good background. Not one camera. You didn't do it on your phone. Now you have just when you are, thinking about sending a message, the normal things you do, like going to call a studio, bring them, go to get a good background, do this one, come on, it's so funny. So funny any way you look at it from. Whichever way you want to look at it, this is so funny. This is so funny. The guy is as funny as the movies he's making. Okay? Let me block one Okoko. You say, I don't know what your problem with Biafra is. Carry your Biafra to Israel. Then I will leave you. Take your Biafra away from Alibu. Then I will leave you people. So long you continue to put our people in danger, so long you continue to try to change our identity, we will make sure we stamp all of you out. The federal government should, no one cares about this Muguna. Now for social media, this thing no pass that State House first gate. This thing no pass first gate. Now the president is on diplomatic stroke medical trip right now. You expect him to be, presented, Mr. President, forget about what is happening in the geopolitical world, the budget, the inflation. Kanayo sent a message. Unu niile lara noni. Unu lara ohia. Ibeno Kanayo O Ibeno fu. Mude echihwienga ya. Iwere ya level hunde mu. Only believe. Make we run. Say they do your 60th birthday. 60 years foolish. 60 years of foolishness. That is one extra generation from a fool at 40. After 40 years, full generation later, you are still a woman. Kanayo, your shame go to shame your village. No, go and tell this to the family of Chika Akuni. Go tell this to the Akuniles. What's his name? Ojembe Wilo Newi Ofoma, Gabriel Ofoma. Go and tell that to his family. Go and tell that to his family that you want Nnamdi, who brought the ESN that has taken the lives of billionaires in Alim. That has taken the lives of billionaires. Go near their house and say this thing. Where was this outrage when Akunyili was killed? What of Odala? Nnamdi does not own a pure water company, raising millions of dollars every year, sharing it with all these criminals abroad and those in Nigeria. Sharing everything with them. Not one factory, but they killed Odala, who has a football club. Who has a football club? Do you know how much a footballer would be earning on average, even if he took them to somewhere like Norway, Denmark, Finland, all these places? Their monthly take-home pays, even Turkey, Their monthly take-home pays will take the family out of poverty, and by extension, the extended family members. That is for one person. Now imagine how many boys whose futures were destroyed by a bunch of Umar Abakaleke and brainwashed others they trained up across Igbo land. They will go. Ask yourself, why is it that everywhere you go, you don't get the locals running it? It is Chinas and Wuru with those boys is getting from Ebony State. And Ebony State is never on lockdown. Okay, foreign. Benjamin Madubu. Bright Chichimeze. I heard that Bingo has sent his family. I don't know where you're sending your family. They said it's abroad. Which abroad? Gabon abroad. Senegal abroad. Togo abroad. Liberia abroad. Cameroon abroad. Ghana abroad. Anywhere where I want to go, I go just make call. Military attaché where they go track them down. Very simple. Very simple. Ona never begin wrong. Ona never begin wrong. All this media, we have gone past this media nonsense. It is whether Nnamdi is getting death by hanging or firing squad. It's either death by hanging or by firing squad. Let me see if the government decide to carry out a real military operation, if this will not end in 2 weeks. Let's see how this thing will not end in 2 weeks. Okay? Oh, Mr. President, I know you don't like to interfere in court process. Oh, you want him to interfere in court process so he will become the dictator you are calling him? No, let him finish it with Tanko. What is his name? Our AG Malami. Make people like Daniel Buala and our Basanjo incarnate Labara. Let them go and dig it out there. Let everybody go and fight it out. Shebiona say they're innocent. What? Let him go and prove his innocence. Let him prove his innocence. Oh, we know about the killings inside. Killings by who? You people planted hatred in our place, and after that you started killing our people because you know man. You know how far deep into hatred you've plunged your people that they can't even see again. They can't even see their front everywhere. They started by killing our people. Killing our people every day in the farm. Oh, Fulanis have killed in the farm. Oh, some people that time. Oh, IJELE, you know, I love what you are saying about Nnamdi, but stop making this comment that the Fulanis are not killing. We know the Fulanis. Where there is the killing? Mention the place. Mention the place. The only one you people mentioned was that one that happened in that, I think it was, what's the name of that place around in Suka? And it was a communal clash. Those people have been stealing the cows from those people. Those Fulanis left those places, most of those places, and crime is still happening there. The same people have been killing people in the same place. Oh, the Fulanis. What of that priest they killed in Enugu? Why did they stop talking about that one? That one named Chigozin. The priest they killed in Enugu, that priest they killed in Enugu, why did they stop making reference to him? Because na church kill am, na church politics kill am. You see how the church killed someone and said it's Fulani herdsmen. The same church that remained quiet when a priest was killed alongside Chika Akonyele. They did not mention it. The Catholic Church in Onitsha and the whole of Anambra State did not mention it. They didn't mention it. Reverend Mereno in Osu was killed. Why? These guys wanted to stop students from taking their math exams. This priest called the military to protect the school so the children of the poor can take their exams, because the children of the rich, nothing will stop their exams. At the end of the day, they went and killed that priest. The Anglican Communion shut up. Olu Diocese, nothing. Province 3, didn't say anything. I don't know how many provinces they've created now. Then the Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion, not a peep squeak. Not a peep squeak from anyone, from any of them. Are you beginning to realize the people they used to kill that priest is the same people that will pin their killings on Fulani herdsmen? Hatred. This is where he brought us to. You are supposed to die. He's your brother. Even if I will not say my brother to strangers. What strangers? Are you okay? I am a Nigerian, and if any Igbo man violates the Nigerian law, you must pay for it. It's that simple. Oh, you are Amadioha. Amadioha is in that law. Because everything that is forbidden in that constitution is forbidden in Iwa Amadioha. Okay? Okay? That is the meaning of Amala. Our Amala right now is Nigeria. You cannot change it. And if you don't know how the system works, go and sit down. Or you learn. This one I say, IJELE, whether you like it or not, we are going home with you. It depends on the home you are going to. If you are in Biafra, count me outside. I am an Igbo man. I remain an Igbo man. And I continue being an Igbo man. Oh, IJELE, you come to Biafra. And their members actually believe that these fools can stop me from moving anywhere I want to move in Igbo land. You think these people are that powerful? Ndara. One texted me that time, hey, is it because of all these guns? These guns that are surrounding you. All these ones we are killing at the checkpoint. They have these guns too. But I say, Oga, come now. They go keep people we know they wait for now. Me, they wait for now. And I know say, Unana cowards, Unana go come. I know say all of us na cowards. Unu na aga kefi. Okay? Unu na-eme kefi. Ujo di unu na ahụ. Amandu unu na-eyi egwu. Kwa gwala m unu si na asị. Zuzuru ni ya rute na my side. Ka ihe abe maka ndị isi unu niile ka m ga-ebu ụzọ je were godu ma ha ma ezinụlọ ha first. Nke ebegodu first. And unu ma na-enweghị ego senator ga-eti nwu ọnụ na enweghị gọvanọ ga-eti nwu ọnụ na onwekwenu ebe police investigation ya ga-aga esi na asị pụta n'ụmụaka. I repeat, ndị Igbo, let us establish that this has nothing to do with Biafra or fighting for ndị Igbo. This is a fight between Umuafu Igbo and confused people who believe they are from Israel. And it is between I and criminals. It's a fight between justice and evil. What are we going to establish in our land? Are we going to keep quiet for the criminals to be protecting the interests of their mouthpiece, which is what Nnamdi is? Everything they are doing is a fraud. Enyinaya Baribe already told you with his vote. Oh, referendum. Enyinaya Baribe is the only senator, the only person that talks about Biafra. Now it is time to actually do something for Biafra. Only dot disappeared. Enyinaya Baribe disappeared, true or false? Didn't Enyinaya disappear? An act to introduce referendum. An act to introduce referendum into the constitution. Not Enyinaya Baribe, not Ike Ekweremadu. Let's assume that followers of Ike Ekweremadu will now say, hey, he wanted to take Nnamdi on bail. They said no, he's a senator from his state. And they beat him up where he went to eat yam in Germany. Okay, didn't he call for Nnamdi's release again? So if they want Biafra or they believe in this Biafra, why is it that an act to introduce referendum, which is the foundation, the very first step into that Biafra. And your Eninaya Baribe voted no. Okay, I didn't know how to vote, but he didn't vote yes. He didn't vote yes. Eh? He did not vote yes, at least. Why? He does not want to sacrifice his stand on PDP. To him, PDP ranks above that your Biafra. And rightly so, because Nnamdi cannot confuse him now. Now you people Nnamdi go confuse. Nnamdi's father, a PDP mobilizer. Any ego mobilizer, the money, just like Nnamdi ate conscious money. Didn't Nnamdi eat conscious money? You think they learned it from today? It's from the father. From the father, a known crook. A known crook. One of their mates had to leave the house because they weren't sure if Emmanuel Kanu or the father was responsible. You see the type of family these people work with. Nnamdi cannot confuse any Naya Baribe. If he could, any Naya wouldn't be senator, and then Nnamdi Kanu's father would be selling red oil, palm oil, which is not a bad business. Really, if I see any careless 4 million naira, I'm going to palm oil business right now. The price is going down and it will continue to go down. If I buy it now, sell it around October, November, big money. No bank will give you such an interest. And you will be seeing your wealth with your eyes. You know where you pack it. If there is war, you know where your oil is. It's a commodity you will still sell. That is wealth. That is wealth. If inflation, let it come 10 times, by then your money will even be bigger. Because you put your money in assets, not physical cash. No currency remains the same. Go and check the world market, the currency market. Every second is going up and down, up and down, up and down. But your commodity is there. But there money in a bottle. When you hear him say, hey, I have goods in my shop, or 10 liters of red oil, or carry 10 liters. Let me be blocking no more cocoa. 10 liters of money. And a go mass granite and happy hakanara. It's not so on the book they made. Nnamdi Kanu is known for this. This is the family you are talking about. So the father will not be that horrible, yet be more foresighted than any Naya Baribe, and wouldn't be deputy governor when any Naya Baribe was deputy governor. What was he doing when any Naya Baribe became a deputy governor? That's how I watch you. Okay? Okay? You say, we are not worried about IJELE because when Biafra comes, you will be the first person to shout, oh, hey, Biafra. Let's see. You know, someone like you, Paul Ndokaku, if you like, put these 15 pictures on your listing, I won't have problem with you. But I guarantee you, if you stay here 2 more weeks, you go change. You have no choice, you will change. You will first remove that thing. You will first remove that Nnamdi from your DP. You know why they crash? Maybe I tell on. I remember video what I do after Governor Hope was on the Marshall phone. 2,700 phones. That is 100 phones per local government. 100 phones to youth. And now you see the impact with data with with data where they that is playing them at their own games. Even bingos that collected the phone turned from IPOB. One of them gave me the information of their camps. One of them gave me the information of their camps. Go check those camps that I mentioned on air. Government don't clear them. Government don't clear the place everywhere, uja like grass. Not be bingo bring, because the guy saw that he has been fooled for years. So you, Paul Ndokaku, Ndụkakụ asị m ndụ gị, ndụ gị, ndụ gị. Paul asị m ndụ gị, birikwe ndụ gị, achọ m ka ibiri ndụ gị, mana tụwa ntị nga asị m abalị 14 ị ga-ajọ edisabụ ị ga-ajọ birikwe ndụ gị nwunne. asị m gị ihe na-ewu isi gị wụ ndụ ahụ isi ike, ogologo ndụ, ọmụmụ nwoke, ọmụmụ nwaanyị. wọsụ na ị naghị achọ ego ị ga-eji emegide mmadụ ebe ọbụla itiri aka ọ ga-agara gị. wọsụ ị naghị akpa nke ị ga-eji emegide obodo, emegide ikwu na ibe, emegide ndị onwe ka ọha ha. wọsụ na ọbụghị ihe ị na-achọ, asị m ike ịga ihe n'ala ọ ga-ebu ya pụwure gị ka ịhụ nke ị ga na-eri wee na-eji anya gị na-ahụ ihe na-eme. ahụ m na enyi nna ya bara ibe emepebe unu anya. oke, enyi nna ya bara ibe emepebeghị unu anya for him to not even vote yes. Okay, what else is he going to sell you people? What else is enyi nna ya bara ibe going to sell you? Biafra. He has proven himself that he is not a part of it. He even told you last year that his own Biafra is the Biafra of the mind. Now, a minded Biafra, are you supposed to pay money there? Your defense fund, you pay for physical weapons, but now they are using the weapon of the mind. Okay, what about your money? Now you don't see waiting, they push them to do these things, and why they will never stop. If there was like 1 in a billion chance of which Nnamdi chances of coming out is less than 1 in a trillion. But let us bring it closer. If there is a 1 in a billion chance that Nnamdi will be released, now he will tell you, oh, they told me to take 5 states, I refused. These people, I heard so many people were doing rubbish when I was away. The Lord Jesus, you go quote Bible. When the shepherd was struck, the sheep all scattered. And this is how you scattered like sheep, all of you. And within 1 week, I'm telling you, we are going to be doing the cleaning. Now you will see the yeah. This is what they will tell you. So there is no even any incentive whatsoever to leave him. This guy is a closed chapter. ESN is the chapter we are reading now, and I am telling you, it is not going to take long. Give it 3 more appearances on TV and maybe 7 more radio broadcasts. This will finish. This will finish. Because next time on TV, we are going to call for the repatriation of Chike Doziemo, Simon Ekpao, Nelly, all of them. We now have their real names. China Samwewu, all of them. Sambo in Kuwait. And it's going to happen the moment all these ones are taken. Forget it is gone. It is finished. All of them will run. All of them will run. We are going to keep on holding them to account. Buhari is the greatest expositor because he did it in their faces. Muhammadu Buhari Bridge is about to be completed, aka the second Niger Bridge. Those of us that collected money from our friends and told them we will pay them the money when the second Niger Bridge is completed, guess what? Buhari will now make us pay our debt too. Those days in Onitsha, if someone collects anything from you and says, oh, I'm going to return it when the second Niger Bridge is completed, because it was that bad, the thing became a joke. The thing became a joke. Somebody say you can't get Biafra child. By the time they take Chike, those ones will disappear. You won't see them on social media. Bringing someone back from South Africa is not going to take anything. It's not going to take anything. It's so easy. It's so easy. Are you understanding me? You say, what about Uchemefo? Uchemefo has a case with the Scotland Yard. He's answering on this case is questions bordering on this IPOB Worldwide Limited. Nam did not answer. He ran away. So for Uchemefo, he's still cooperating with the British government. Now they say, oh, Uchemefo is working with MI5. No, Uchemefo went to answer for himself. Now they ran away. You people don't know that your reader is a fugitive. Is a UK fugitive. And we caught him at the right time. Kai, do you know these people are crying heavily? Imagine when this thing happened. Imagine when it happened. Primaries. All this nonsense. PDP is even saying, PDP should be thanking Buhari. Because no amount of propaganda they would not have used to divide this country, and they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. None of them cares. None of them cares. They would have said, oh, another Fulani. Last time we worked with PDP and we thought we can make a deal with them. You see, those of you that have been telling me, oh, we can make this with these people. You see, I told you it's rubbish. Rubbish. The PDP have betrayed Igbo. Of course, you know the Fulanis cannot be trusted. This is what we'll be hearing. This is what you will be hearing. This is the rubbish we'll be hearing from morning till night. Then Igbo in the north will be put in danger. They don't care. They want them to kill you, so they will use it to justify to their bingo. You see, they are killing Igbo. You see, why would you kill 8 Fulanis and it's public, such a public place that everyone knows, because they are expecting these people to kill our own people in the north. They were expecting it. They can't wait to have a bloodbath, like a mass killing of Ndibo. They can't wait. They've been calling for it. They've been calling for it. Man, ewi ha na-egwu ọnụ ya, ndị ha na-egwu ewi ha chi ụmụ ya. Ndị Hausa chi ụmụ ewi unu na-egwu ọnụ ya. They know exactly what they are doing, and they are not going to pay you back when their brother is still in power. They don't want to destabilize his government. Paul said, IJELE will shock you guys, where he will become a Biafran spokesperson. The only spokesperson I will be is you people will not be begging me to go to the north and plead with them to stop burning you people's shops, because you can't be killing their cows and burning their shops. They wouldn't do that to you. No, it's a matter of time. You see why we have been trying to stop this nonsense. You think they don't have their own Nnamdi Kanu in the north? You think? Wait, now Buhari will go down. APC is fielding a Southerner. Of course, PDP is fielding Atiku. In which case, with a Zulum VP ticket, he will beat Atiku in every state, starting with his own state of Adamawa. He will beat him there. Now, a criminal who is collecting money from federal government and everything, his monthly allocations, will now tell his people the way why the things are not working is that the Southerners stole the money and most of it was given to Ndibo. A normal Hausa Fulani man doing his business will not believe that nonsense. But all these Amajiris that are going to the mosque to eat, to feed, they are being housed there, given water, food, clothing. You tell them this thing, once their imam is the one saying it, they will believe it. Are you seeing the danger? Are you seeing the danger ahead? We are not even looking at our rear view mirror, let alone looking front. We are just looking at the steering. We are just looking at the steering, and it's very dangerous. All these things, the person orchestrating it, you people are calling for Israel. Do you know what you are doing? Do you know what you are doing? Eh? Do you know these things you are doing? They are copying it down. Their own criminals who want to do it. Of course, Islam is an already made vehicle that will carry it. Islam is an already made vehicle that will carry it. And guess what? Once it's about Islam, the West will love it. So they will be telling people, oh, there is terrorism in Nigeria. Oh, it's extending to Central African Republic. Oh, it's extending to Mali. Oh, we now have to send more troops. They will send troops that will go and kill your soldiers that are recovering all these lands. They will pursue the villages and start mining uranium again. And they say, oh, insecurity, insecurity. Now we cause her. Now we cause her. Okay. Thank you, my brother Afamanikwe. Don't create a problem that will consume you tomorrow. Because when in actual sense of it, you have more Igbos outside than other tribes in Igbo land. I repeat what I said on radio in a way. You have more Igbos in Kano State alone than other tribes combined living in the whole southeast. Quote me anywhere. You can count a full street right now. Use your eyes. Go around your old street. How many non-Igbos are living there? Now check if you are living in Ago, in Okota. You see that Celebo stop, Lagos. When you come down, when you alight from a bus, you are the Okota side of it, not Odoeno side. At that Okota side, that road, if you are going to Ejigbo, those of you that are going to synagogue or synagogue, TV Joshua, TV Joshua, TV Joshua. Ebe onye nnewi si not TV Joshua. Ebe unu na-esi eje TV Joshua before unu eruo Junction choosing. You see from that place. The moment you go, after that church, by the way, the woman that owns that church, you see how that woman they change men. That one no concern me. Now the church members will not be enjoy themselves. We allow their mommy go, they enjoy alone. Now them me concern. It's none of my business because nobody is going to stop my happiness or fun. Okay? Even though I'm going to be careful, I'm just going to catch my phone. I'm not going to wait for you to tell me when to do what. It's not a sin because I know the person. But that's by the way. Kana Estate, the entire Kana Estate. You can spend an entire week walking around Kana Estate. You've not heard people speaking Yoruba. You no go hear one person speak Yoruba unless na security guys where they man the gate for night. You will not, if you live there 10 years, you don't even know what is wa from law. You will not hear one Yoruba. Then you see after that Kanayo State Junction, the next junction, that street is one of the most popular streets in the whole Isoro. Oago, Machuku Drive. From the name alone. From that joint they opened, straight to that what do you call it? There is a small roundabout, a poorly constructed roundabout. Near one Ashawo joint where they I know the Ashawo joint because my brother been there live for 25 Machuku beside they go the Ashawo. Okay, very close to our house. You just start the back on you go they see them there. From that place to that Ashawo joint, you see that place, eh? A Calabar man will learn Igbo. A Yoruba man will learn Igbo. And the Igbo man there has not learned Yoruba. Ndi Igbo everywhere. Ndi Igbo everywhere. All the restaurants, apart from Calabar Kitchen. Okay. The one opposite our 26, near the church, and same Igbo people. Then one Eka woman. Other than that, every major business bringing money there is owned by Igbo. What is the name of that woman's restaurant? Very close to that Islamic school. Yoruba Nimi, see block industry. See block industry. We there our streets, and if you know anything, person know they go shower away the street. That's by the way. That is by the way. Okay? All those places, I am telling you, go to Ali Dada or to Century or not only Igbo people get out there. Properties where Igbos get for go alone, past properties where outside people get for the southeast, if I'm not mistaken. So when that rainy day will come, who do you think it will beat the most? Or you think the northerners don't have their own criminal? Eh? You think the Hausas don't have their own criminals who will deceive their own people too? The biggest order say you bring Sudan left here, order for year when like say an Igbo man be front runner. Okay? Somebody says, so Kanayo knows that Nigerian president is still alive since 2017. Yes, my brother, Nana, they know that. Nana. The propaganda these people prepared. One, they said that Ndigo want to move First Division Kaduna to 82D Venue. And they will make Nnamdi Kanu the first minister. Then make an Igbo man FCT minister. The FCT minister, then they will change the law from state of origin to place of birth. They want their own children to inherit all these lands their fathers bought all over Nigeria. This is the propaganda. Ask anybody from Coalition of Northern Group, they are aware of this. Our own friends there shut it down. Our own friends within the Coalition of Northern Groups shut it down because most of them are military. And when I say military, they talk about officers, generals, colonels, captains, admirals, rear admirals. Why? Most of them are married to Igbo women. Most of them are married to Igbo women. For Abuja yourself, you no go even know say this one na Fulani or Hausa man. You go just pick one kind Igbo, you go shock. You go to look at me, I go tell you say your father and so the mother and they're still living together. Even though the father is married to maybe 3 or 4 people, maybe not only the mother be Igbo woman where they there. Go check them. Now them they take care of pass. Because Igbo woman must be Igbo woman. She must protect. That's why if you want to marry multiple women, no go marry 2 Igbo women. You go get problem. You go marry one from Edo. And make the first one not be Igbo woman. You go die, you go just die. You go marry one from Edo and marry you for real Edo. No be all these Edo women now. We come they follow us, they do gaga. You go tell them any Edo woman when no they beg the boyfriend to chop, go check and make carry and go do DNA. Go do DNA. You go marry one from Edo. Then you feel move to somewhere like a job. Isoko, all those ones, Ishekiri ahead. Leave Ishekiri first. Isoko, all these ones, Ishekiri women, the strong, they know they joke. So if you take Udo, then Adi woman has thought. That one, she no go too dey over, they look all this woman for it. You know how we spoil our women, we spoil them. We too spoil them. All these ones, oh, feminist, this and that. No Igbo woman wants to listen to that nonsense because naturally she knows she must be taken care of. But that's by the way. You will see them here, they will tell you, oh, you see this one, the father, general, this one, colonel, this one, captain, this one. Then you will be you will be weakened. You will be weakened. Those people, their fathers are the ones stopping this nonsense within the coalition of Northern Group. And you know the coalition of Northern Group is the biggest political force in the entire North. Okay? The biggest political force in the entire North. So our friends there are the ones. The person saying, hey, you will be a Biafran spokesman. I will be an Igbo man that will go and speak for the salvation of you people that mistakenly call yourselves Biafra. Because when you go say, now that time I go tell on my bill to go Kano. Okay? You think say their own name, they cannot go repeat this, no go pay on a back. Wait now. Keep on deluding yourself. Keep on deluding yourself. I believe by then, shame or you people, your brains will come to normal and nobody will publicly call for Nnamdi Kanu's release. Where you go? This one says solicitor Abi. I'm telling you, you get waiting I tell on whenever I come to her. You get waiting I tell on her. Mention one. Mention one. We are edging closer to the two years anniversary. We are edging closer to the second anniversary. Okay? This one will still happen. Because there are crooks everywhere. There are political Yahoo freedom fighters everywhere. So don't put yourself in a position where the day you will be in trouble, everybody will be like, I don't cause now. When I don't see waiting to happen for Eastern Europe now. Those in the know are telling you, now them bring them upon themselves. If they want to stop them, they know what to do. That is the way some people, they are killing people. They are bringing memories of the Civil War. No, now first bring back the memories of the Civil War by killing the Northerners again. Say the truth. Say the truth. That way you will put good people in government. Good people will be representing you. The old ways of doing things are never going to come back ever again. The world has changed a lot from last Wednesday. The world changed a lot in 2020 when they said 2 weeks to flatten the curve. 2 weeks turned to 2 years, and the only reason they flipped a new chapter is because of what is happening in Eastern Europe now. Know when the world around you is changing. Those of you that are Christians, in your Bible it says, the children of Issachar, I love preaching this, the children of Issachar prosper because they understand the time and season. Then when you read the art of war, one of the 4 elements is heaven and earth. He said weather. And that weather means, heaven and earth means season. Winter, spring, summer, autumn. Okay? Or you can call it 4. These seasons, a good farmer knows when to plant his seeds in anticipation of the rain. In Abuja, we have the first rain. We had it last night or early this morning. It rained. Now, do you know what a farmer is thinking? Kai, I'm going to start farming. I need to rush. I need to start farming. A farmer who understands geopolitics will be telling you, oh, because of the crisis all around the world, when this one ends, Finland is starting. There is no guarantee that it will not start in Taiwan. then there will be food. This one say, you told us that Nnamdi Kanu is dead in DSS. Bingo. I was teasing you, and I know it will get you angry. And he will die there. And I say he must buy there. That's why I say he must buy there. And he never pass. Okay? Now the farmer will be saying, with all these crises, food price must go high. You see the embargo the Europeans put on African agriculture, they will soon lift it, mark it somewhere. Their cost of fertilizer is going high. There are corporations that store people's lands in South and Central America. They will not produce enough because even the locals are calling for their lands to be given back to them in Jamaica. You people don't know what's happening in Jamaica. So food, so many people, many countries that rely on those people will now have to look inwards into Africa, especially those African countries. Now, with the roads we are building, our pipeline and everything, that is new commerce frontiers. So, an intelligent farmer is seeing that thing. He is going to increase from what he did last year. Some by 25%, some by 50%. And if they have the money, by 100%. Nigerian rice is being exported everywhere as Thailand rice. That is why the price has not come down. We need to fix that first. People are shipping Nigerian rice like with sheep, bagging it as Thai rice and selling it to other African countries. Now, understanding the time and season, as that rain was falling, you see the farmers are talking about their year farming, 2022 farming season. Then oh, weather for two. Hi, this rain, and you see them, they will look at each other and smile. Kai, it's like the Spirit of God, they talk to me, oh, babe, yeah, I just call you, you see as you come now, sir, this is they do. Fiam, what I go do it, oh, I know get see, you know what I go come out. When it reach at climax, like that place, food they sweep past now, you will say, oh, make we just that. And I think I'm free. Next thing, you go they take contraceptives. Now if they make order, you see a girl of 28 years. Cat no get water again. You see her. Cat no get water again. Every month contraceptive. At the end of the day, 8 months from now, you go to the market, oh, the cost of food. Well, that money you spent on drinks, contraceptives, antibiotics, and all this nonsense could have been invested into farming. Or buying some agricultural produce and storing. The children of Issachar prosper because they understand the time and season. You people read the Bible, but you don't understand it. The Bible is not one book. Okay? So many books were assembled into one. And when you are reading them, remember that the people who wrote the one you are reading right now are the members of the occult, the Knight Templars, the Order of the Illuminati. Andrew Weissab, go and check. He quotes Bible more than you. Those things, you don't take them literally. There are meanings in them. That's why I keep telling people. Some people say, oh, is it the day you go burn Bible? Now then you go no. Oga, burning Bible is like the smallest thing I have done to a church. Are you hearing me? Burning Bible, ask those that knew me as a kid. My beef with church no start today. In fact, we get group that time when they do harvest, they do finish. You know that they keep the money, we go collect some share. Ask those who know me. I don't burn the Bible because I hate burning books. Okay? I hate any book burning of any type. That's why even books I'm reading in English, I will still, if I happen to see it in another language that I'm reading, that I know, I will still buy it. I have Hitler's Mein Kampf in English and in Turkish. Okay? If wait, let me block one akpam that is calling himself Charles Obuneke. Okwanugineke, Obunogineke, Ikarike, Omogi sense, Inwe Nuche, Ewu, Afutu. So I haven't burnt the Bible is not because the Bible can do anything to me. It's because I hate burning books, and each book has a lesson for you. Try and crack a book open from time to time. The people who wrote the Bible, remember, only a few had access to printing. You see, book, this time around, they are begging you people to read books. Before, to print a book, do you know what it costs? Maybe blocking umokoko. Eh? Do you know what it would cost to print a book? But now the knowledge has been given to you in abundance of knowledge. People are daft. Before the internet, you had so many Nigerians following people like Thomas Sankara, Samora Machel, all these people that know, you see their pictures everywhere. But now, internet age, information about those men and the programs they instituted in their countries that made the Western powers to kill them are at your fingertips. But how many of us are following it? How many of us are accessing those? How many? Somebody said, IJELE, don't ever burn a Bible. You are not going to tell me what to do. You are not the one who told me not to burn it up till now. Okay? It gives a very bad impression on books. Are you understanding me? What message are you trying to pass to the younger ones? I have nothing against those that burnt it, because they've shown you, Christians, that there is nothing in this, is just book. But this one is because of personal policy. Burning a Bible and burning this Hegel's phenomenology of spirit are no different from each other. Now, because one of the reasons I consider Genghis Khan as one of the most evil people to ever live was what he did at Persepolis. At Persepolis, the information hidden from the world, the moment they stole all the things at the library of Memphis and Alexandria, what would have helped the whole world was in Persia. Genghis Khan, because when he wants to come into your city, he will give you an opportunity to surrender. And you then not fight his people, don't even try to fire an arrow. Then touching his emissaries is the last thing you will do. Go and check the Battle of Persepolis. That day, that man killed history, denied you and I vital information that would have given us an insight into the origin of man. Now, how can I be condemning Genghis Khan over? And Genghis Khan to me is not worse than King Leopold of Belgium. This King Leopold II of Belgium, no, not worse than the British monarchy, the armed thugs who came to our place, invaded us, and subjugated us till date. They are still subjugating us. We did not become Christians because they preached to us. The Maxim machine gun broke the last barrier. Then they came in with their weapons on the pain of death. you were forced to become what you are today. So you see how I prioritize mine. And I cannot be condemning Genghis Khan for burning down Persepolis and burn a single book. I have not done that, and I won't. All right. I think, guys, we've done justice to it, and we've taught so many things. Wow, a minute and 25 seconds. I didn't know. If there is anyone with that Marxist, how am I a Marxist? How am I a Marxist? How is this thing Hegel? It's not Engels. It's not Engels. This is Hegel. We are talking about Engels and Marx. Those people, I still consider them cowards. In case you don't know, I am an unapologetic right-winger, a capitalist, pure capitalism, not the fascism they are giving you in the name of capitalism. No. Private property first. That is the foundation of liberty and freedom. Private property. I am a limited government person. Okay? An unapologetic capitalist, because capitalism moved the world up from poverty more than any other system. But what you have now is not capitalism. It is fraud. It's fascism. It's not even neo-fascism. It is fascism. How much is the U.S. Federal Reserve printing right now? Do you know how much in paper money they will print today? Just to keep the banks open. And they will still be passing the whole bulk on your country, devaluing your money because you are forced to use that dollar. That is fascism. Where a group of corporations control the issuance of money. Do you know what that means? Not the flow of money, the issuance of currency left in the hands of corporations. Fascism has no other definition than ruled by corporations. Quote me anyway. So let me check all these requests I have before, whether they are still there. Oh, okay, they've expired. The requests have expired. So anyone who has any contribution can send his or her request right now. You can send your request right now. Let me block one. Idiot, that person has. Now your father house na ewu atahange. Mumu. Bingo. You asked him when, so Fulani don't pay him again. Anum pama. Umumbada. He got a body for Fulani people. I don't want to try here now. Not on it. Not on Kitty Biafra. Mpama. Biafra is coming. Biafra, our last hope. That means you are hopeless. You are hopeless. Your own finish. Your own don't finish. Okay? Umumpama. Let's see. Guys,